Hey everyone, it's me. It's like 5:30 in the freaking morning to get to bed. Big day today. Anyway, it's really dipping low here in Iowa. It's like 37 degrees outside, 36 or 37. And I was testing the performance of the window I just rebuilt, seeing how well it protects against drafts and things. What I was aiming to do. Back when it got really cold, especially in the living room, you could feel the air move right here where that joint is because there's no glue or anything on it. And I don't have any wind coming out of those joints since I insulated this pocket. In fact, the wind was so great coming out of these in the living room, which I got to do before winter really hits. You couldn't even feel the heater that's right underneath it when you can feel it now. And whenever I put my hand across this, like this, you could feel drafts all in here where this bead meets the actual casing. Now, the reason why that is, I suspect, and how I insulated it, how I got my theory to insulate it, was because there was cold air getting into the pocket, and you'd get cold air drafting out of there, and you'd get cold air out of every little crack and nuke that wasn't caulked in here, which wouldn't matter if I would have caulked this trim board here, because it would have came out of the hole. And then all these drafts are along here, which I had one earlier today because on this side the window frame is really loose in here. And that's just because so many people have sanded on it that it's made it loose. So I got to make the parting bead a little fatter on that side, but yet hone down, a corner of it, which shouldn't be a pain. It's not going to be fun. So I have a little bit of drafting coming in here, across here, and a little bit where the sash cord is, because right here in the corner, it's better to see without anything in there. There's a little gap there. And that's straight up air gap. That's going to have air coming out of it. Right now it doesn't, but that's fine. But you got to think the pocket cover, the weight pocket cover is right down here, but down further on the board. And that's just a direct opening into that area. So really, I've only added 2 pieces of weather stripping, and I'm only using this stuff. I like this stuff because it fits into tight spots. And it's stick on. It's not permanent. In fact, if you have to peel it off, then it's not too bad to get off. I mean, it comes right off with your finger and isn't permanent. But I did that over here. It was kind of a pain moving the window up and down because it's so tight in there now that I have this little bit of gap in here, but it's compressed nice and stopped all air leakage along that joint. It's not leaking up here either. It's not leaking over here. This side was a lot tighter, so I don't know why this side was all loose, because maybe they were really winging on it, trying to sand it when they took the original finish off. But I'm not getting any leaks here on either side. I'm not getting any leaks down here. Don't feel a draft down there. It's about, they said 20 mile an hour winds. I'm sure I'll be finding more when it hits the 50 mile an hour wind mark, if it ever gets to that point. I mean, you're just going to feel it. The original finish is that little spot right there. So we're not that far off. I've got to do these parting beads tomorrow. These are just sitting in here. I didn't get enough time to get into it, and I got to scrape this sash to get all this heavy crap off of it. so I can even at least get a bead in there and get the window to close. I just put that there for now because the cold and the wind is getting past this sash because the bead is missing, and it's going straight into the weight pocket right here. In fact, you can feel a draft right here. So I put that one in there. The other one has a nail, and my hammer is somewhere around here. But yeah, it's definitely that's a hell of an improvement over just stuffing insulation down in the weight pockets. Now, I know this old house, they go through, and whenever they remove the weights and put replacement windows in, they pack the weight pockets full of foam or fiberglass. But really, this will stop any draft. The wood's even pretty neutral. It's not warm, but it's not cold either. It's pretty room neutral right now. That's pretty good, because before you'd feel that and it felt ice cold. Whatever the temp outside was, that's all that wood would feel. Pretty cool. I'm really impressed with the way this has all come out, and that it stopped a majority of the drafts in this window. You know, only like 40 more to go, but really it's awesome. Anyway, just to give you an update on that. Just curious how this would work out. If you want, please rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook. Talk to you later.